Alex Murdaugh, he is back in the news because the South Carolina Supreme Court said, yeah, we'll hear your case, and probably rightfully so, quite honestly. Of course, it's going back to the jury tampering allegations against Becky Hill that we saw earlier in the year, where the lower court said, we're going to push this off to an appellate court. It didn't go there. It went to the Supreme Court of South Carolina, and they could end up granting him a new trial, believe it or not. Joining me to discuss, Jennifer Coffindaffer, retired FBI special agent. What's your take on this, where it's going all the way to the highest court in the land?
Well, you and I, Tony, have discussed this case so many times as it was happening, and both of us, this case gave us some pause, right? You have the clerk court or the clerk of the court, which has such a strong and significant role during any trial. That is who the jurors see day in and day out. That is who they look up to for direction. They really hold such an important role in the court system. And you remember, they're an elected official. This isn't just a clerk, like some people might use that word.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that this juror Z, as you'll recall, said that indeed words that she would say, such as watch his emotions closely, or watch his
Mm-hmm.
facial expression closely. Remember, Tony, that juror said they felt like she had decided Murdaugh was guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that had an influence, at least on that juror.
And if it influenced at least one juror, then yeah, you got to throw the thing out. You got to start over again. I've been saying you got to take Alex Murdaugh out of this equation. Put any case in there. Make it something frivolous. If there is a juror that felt they were tampered with, or that they were influenced by someone outside that should not have been influencing them, you got to try it again. Unfortunately, it's going to cost the taxpayers millions and millions of dollars to bring Alex Murdaugh back in for a part two.
Well, and I definitely believe the evidence showed that he was guilty of this crime. And the reason, though, I think that the the scale tipped in the direction of a guilty verdict was because he took the stand,
Hmm.
and he just fell apart on the stand. It was a hot mess. He could not answer questions regarding that video that was taken. He looked like an absolute liar. The prosecution kept that ace in the hole. They're going to know better this time. He's not going to take the stand. And so I think that that's really going to hurt the prosecution's case if there is another retrial.
Yeah, I do too. Is there any repercussions? Are we going to see more or any repercussions here against Becky Hill at this point? If the Supreme Court, which I'm guessing they likely will, but they haven't ruled on it yet, but if they do say yes, Alex Murdaugh gets a new trial, does that open up more floodgates against Becky Hill, either criminally or financially, for her role in essentially, pushing this off the cliff and allowing this to happen like this?
Well, Tony, she's facing so many, at least administrative charges already.
Hmm.
Financially, her book was taken off the shelf. She doesn't have a job anymore. Her credibility, her reputation has just absolutely been trashed. And at the end of the day, she could be the crux of a reason that, if found not guilty on this go around, that somebody who committed this crime, at least in many people's views, and including those jurors, why somebody could walk free. I don't think she'll face any criminal charges, because I think that's just how she conducted herself.
Hmm.
I think she said what she wanted, whatever came off the top of her head. And I don't think it was meant to be criminal in nature. I think that's just what she was thinking. I don't expect criminal charges. And Tony, I don't know whether this is going to be reversed or not. I think it's going to be a split decision either way.
Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow us wherever you download podcasts, and especially Apple Podcasts, where you can get advanced episode and premium content on our premium channel right there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any breaking updates on the stories that matter to you most. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski, and you'll find us right there. Again, thanks for watching.